World of YouTube. Once again, the miserable, ding-dongish, idiotic, stupid, boring, terrible sight is here. Hope I don't bore you enough with this. Even though I know that every time I don't do a true crime video, I don't get much views. Because it's a simple fact that I guess nobody's interested. But you must get interested in this. You must, it's a have to. You cannot be a human being and not have no interest in this. And wandering around on YouTube, I've been doing that a lot lately, trying to find stuff, look for stuff that is very interesting, and interesting to me is right here. And if you hadn't already read the description, and I've been saying this now, I believe, at least for the past 3 years, maybe even longer, but I know for a fact that I've been talking about what is beneath us. We already got an idea what's up in the sky. And last night I went out and did a stargazing video because of the inches, look like inches away from the moon that I've never seen. And since 2016, believe me, every time I get a glimpse of the moon, I'm always looking at the moon. Due to the fact that I caught 2 friggin' ships rolling in on the moon and never coming out off the moon or passing by it. But anyways, this underground city found in the Grand Canyon. Now, of course, I've never been there, but I've seen multiple pictures, looked through books, whatever the case may be, whether it's looking off the side view of, Chevy Chase in National Lampoon's Vacation, or riding down the hill on a donkey in the movie, no, not the movie, but the TV show, The Brady Bunch went to the Grand Canyon. Right, they do have some centerpieces, big gullies of, the Colorado River running through it. Massive, huge, rock-structured walls. I mean, it goes on, but of course, just like the huge mountains, like out there that my man Cooper High has around him in San Bernardino, California. And, not only that, you got mountains in the Colorado Rockies, the Appalachian Trail. I mean, the list goes on, and you got the Green Mountains in Vermont, the White Mountains in New Hampshire. Where, mind you, out in New Hampshire, a UFO sighting happening around Lincoln, New Hampshire, near some mountains. So I can just imagine what kind of, canyons and stuff literally lead to the inner, not the core, but the inner, walls and tunnels of the earth. It's just like what they found on Mars. They claim they found a door. But then again, after a while, that ain't no door, just some structure that looks like a door, but still. There was a door found, and it looked like a damn door that someone used or aliens used. And then when I got things flying into the moon and not coming off it or passing by it, give me a break. I mean, I wish I would have recorded that, but I think the pictures did me well. But anyways, I've been saying for a long time now that we could have underground caverns or tunnels made by aliens. And these rumblings that we used to hear, or mountains disappearing in Native American time, especially Fort Devon, Silver Lake, where they're now Silver Lake Pond, or Silver Lake itself used to contain a mountain type hill and disappeared as it crumbled into the ground. And these, lakes and rivers, just like Stella Langsing out there in Palmer, Mass, where she used to live. I literally found out her address and where I was recording, where that alien ball orb was bouncing in front of her at the power lines I went to, which I'm going to be going back sometime. Oh man, this summer I might just be going back at night, bringing my 4K camera. But I literally found out that the lake that she saw a creature emerge from is not too far from them power lines where she was recording. So that right there, wow, it just blows my mind. The mistake I made, I was looking at Northampton. I forgot that Northampton, right, ain't nowhere near Palmer. And I think, later on she moved to Palmer. And that's where all her occurrences happened. So with that being said, now this, of course, the Grand Canyon, man, like I said, deep, tall, rigid. And this is also bringing me to a fact of like the Kenny G, what was his name? Kenny, not G. Kenny Veach story. And there's another guy that went out in that desert area, not his same location, but it was in the same vicinity of that location. Just a little farther, I believe, west. He disappeared too. I forgot his name, but he was just like Kenny Veach. Kenny G, I'm thinking of the singer. Oh, boy. But Veach, found a cave, the M Cave, and when he tried to go back to find it again, of course, he disappeared. But not only that, we're talking about a deep cavern, deep cave, entrance to something that leads to the center or mid-center of the earth, meaning it could be the damnedest things of, past civilization, alien nations, ship, tunnels that I believe now that they fly through. And if you hear a lot of these, rumblings and earthquakes, I'm about to wonder if they're the ones that make earthquakes down there, because they're probably constantly drilling, making their own colony. Think about it. Call me crazy, but I don't care what you think. All these things that are getting found, especially when, what's his name there? The wrestler. Damn it. Governor, not... shit. At the tip of my tongue. But he went into an underground dwelling in a mountain out west. Mind you, coming from the west. What's his name? Oh, man. I give that man credit, boy. Even though he played a lot as a bad guy, he seems like a damn good man. But I was gonna say Ace Ventura. Damn it. Not now. Played in Arnold Schwarzenegger's Predator. Damn it. Ventura. Jesse the Body Ventura. Yes. Jesse the Body. He revealed an underground system of dwellings and parking and all this crazy stuff underground. in a mountain, mind you. So, with that being said, I'm not the only one out there that's interested in this stuff, finding this stuff, or even literally thinking about it. What is beneath us? It ain't what's in the sky no more. We already know what's out there. They've been sending a lot of stuff. I've even seen these vibration sound waves that someone caught on camera. It looked like the Earth was glitching in a like a time warp thing. Unbelievable. Just insane what is out there, what we're finding. But let alone what is beneath us is the friggin' factor. Is the most serious case now. Because if this stuff exists, and there's another video I covered on another place that exists, 400 or 4,000 meters that go into the earth. It's just insane. So, with that being said, in the waters that have no depths, just like in Lancaster, that's where I started exploring around here, and that's what, I think came out at Stella Langsing. That lake or pond that is near her, that whatever emerged out of it, I believe that alien came out when she was over them, near them power lines, and came over them power lines, bouncing orb of light. That's why you see it got a quick getaway, especially that interracial couple back in 1963. They literally went in a time warp and skipped an hour or something. They were abducted. And there ain't nothing crossing my mind more than to say this stuff is the truth. And now that stuff's happening beneath us, don't get me wrong, I'm sure the shifting plates of the earth do cause a lot of earthquakes, but what if them shifting plates are being shifted by extended building beneath us? Ha! That would be freaking insane. So, I'm constantly always looking for something like this. And to find this stuff, online now, to back up my thoughts, theories, ideas, even though I'm sure it's been out there for a long time, but people were afraid to come out with it. But there's no more hiding. Things are happening for a reason, especially when you see a lot more activity in the sky, and the military ain't gonna, now start denying their seeing of UFOs. They're out there, we seen a UFO in the jet fighter, we flew by it flew by us. Before they try to cover that shit up with their stupid weather balloons. How old that gets. That story's got to get thrown in the trash. They need to come up with something new, something better, especially when you got ripples coming across the sky. And that leads me to my next thing. And, gonna go to the screenshot. The next thing is, I didn't take a picture of that. Damn it. New hat pattern I might be doing. I thought I took a picture of that. Damn. But anyways, you can believe it or not, I'll have to put that up on something. I found this, and going back to the Kenny Veach story, the MK cave. Not only did he find this cave, but the cave was humming, making a noise. There have been cases, and now a new one just popped up. Yesterday I started reading about another, it might be the same town, but is another place, or the place that I read before, of a humming. But then again, it was on Unsolved Mysteries. There's a case of humming that occurred back in the 90s, early 2000s on Unsolved Mysteries. And if you look up that in the title, Unsolved Mysteries, Robert Stack, the humming, this is becoming a major thing too. And to come to find out, Kenny Veach found the humming M cave. Makes it even more interesting. Because this was like in, 2016, I believe, or something, when he went missing. Or maybe 2012, and then the other guy went missing. Exploring them desert grounds. Another secluded place, a perfect place to have your caves and everything out there. So, because, anybody want to go out there, try exploring the desert heat, dying out there of the heat, a stroke, heat stroke, and all that. I mean, you gotta be insane. Kenny Veach was out there drinking cactus water, for Christ's sakes. Eating some crazy stuff just to keep his journey going on this M cave. And I have to look him back up to see if there's any new updates on him, but I doubt there is, so. What's beneath us is the new thing. Hashtag what's beneath us. I should throw that up. But, you gotta think about it. All this crazy stuff that's happening. Could it be from beneath? Don't need to be coming from the sky no more. It's what's beneath us now. Caves like this being found. They were calling it Egyptian structures and drawings in there. Excuse me, but I was thinking when they were showing the Egyptian pyramids, I'm about to wonder if they did make friggin' tunnels to come through somehow. But then again, you got the ocean. But who knows? Who knows? It could be off the shorelines of a tunnel structure that they led themselves over here. But then again, all the continents were together at one time, so I don't know if that could have been something dinosaur era before the comet hit and blew it all up, I guess, and split the continents. But there's been stuff known back for long, many eons, many moons that people have been here. So with that being said, and the Egyptians being one of the most, even that Egyptian writing on the wall drawing of a man looked like he was in a friggin' spaceship. And that was on the Smithsonian channel. Guy looked like he was in a spaceship. So I mean, there's so much stuff that could be hidden. Hell, even explored and just not told. But it's crazy. And then, a lot of people just try and overlook it, say so. I mean, if there is something, I'm for sure, because of the gold and stuff that's underneath us, I can see why these stories try to get put like King Tut, hidden gold, hidden jewels. So I can see why shit gets pushed to the past and say, we already did all this, archaeology did it. That's it, forget about it. Yeah, they don't want you to forget about it. Because they probably know more what's beneath us than anything. Because not only that, you got your underground tunnels that the gangsters used to use in the 30s, the slavery tunnels. I mean, the list goes on. It's there, but people just, I think, don't seem to be that much interest in it. So, I don't know. Try and keep it alive like everything else around here. That's what my channel is. Until that next video, folks. Unbelievable stuff. What do you think? What will we find more beneath us? Is the question. Be safe, take care, and always try to explore the unexplored. Explore it if you can. That's right. Get out there. I need to get out there. Ow. Ah!